Tottenham are back to winning ways, and we have just beaten Everton 3-0 away from home at their new stadium, and Tottenham are the first club to beat them at their home ground. If you're new to the channel, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe so you never miss a video. Yes, people, we are back with an instant match reaction. Tottenham have just beaten Everton 3-0 away from home. It was a lovely victory. I'm not going to lie to you, there's still a lot of teething problems, but I'm going to take it. 3 goals, 3 points, 0 goals conceded. From the start, obviously, Thomas Frank mixed things up a little bit. We saw that combination of Palhinha and Bentancur was in there from the off. He loves that combo. But today was probably the best time to try and do it, should I say. We also saw a mix-up. We saw Brennan Johnson start. But to be fair to you, and I'm maybe being a bit harsh, but I didn't even know he was playing half the time. And then we saw Kudus play through the middle for a change and Xavi Simons on the left-hand side. And I must be honest, it was working very well. I think the fact that Kudus has just got something about him in terms of strength, which Simons is lacking slightly. I think his confidence is very, very shot. There was times today when we were building up play nicely and he kind of slipped or mistouched the ball or misplaced the pass. But I think he will become good. I think we kind of forget that coming to the Premier is a big ask. Changing to a new country is a massive thing for footballers. So I do believe he'll come good. I think second half he did ease into the game a bit more and then got hooked, which again was a bit disappointing from Thomas Frank. It's probably the only thing I'd probably criticise him on today was that kind of substitutions that he made with both Xavi and Kulu, because I thought Kulu has been exceptional. Obviously that was his first Premier League start as well for Spurs, but I think the way he kind of holds the ball up does it a lot more than Richarlison. I mean, when Richarlison came on, he probably should have scored straight away, but point blank whacked it straight at Pickford. But I think Simons will become good. I think Kolo has got a lot going for him. I'm excited to see how he'll develop at Spurs. But going back to the game, obviously, we are a little bit loving our free kicks, our corners, and our set pieces. That's probably just an easier way to say it. Our set pieces recently, obviously the first goal that Micky van der Ven scored once again, my guy, was from a corner. The ball was whipped in from Kudus. Bentancur manages to head it cross goal, and it goes to Micky van der Ven, who guides it into that bottom corner. It was a lovely worked header, lovely worked goal, to be fair, with a set piece. I am getting slightly frustrated how long it takes us to take our set pieces and set up, but something's working, because we not scored one, we scored 2. And again, the second one from Micky van der Ven, again, from a Pedro Porro corner, whipped in beautifully, enough curl on it, enough pace on it for Micky van der Ven just to guide it home. It was exquisite. And again, I think he's like our second most top goal scorer, which is a little bit concerning considering with the attack force we have, that Micky van der Ven is up there goal scoring. But yeah, I love the man. We all know what I think of Daddy Longlegs. But again, I'm so happy they got 2 goals for us today. Like I say, in terms of defending wise, we all know how I've felt about Vicario in the last couple of weeks. Obviously, against Monaco in the week, I feel like he was back to himself. And today, he was right back in there again. He was making saves left, right and centre. The biggest one for me was the Beto overhead kick. Point blank him. Managed to keep it out the back of the net. And today, he kind of held his own. The only time, obviously, was a bit worrying was when Everton's thought they scored their goal. But as you can see from VAR, which, again, I don't know why it took about 10 years for them to do it. But here we are. And obviously it was offside from them. And they did bully Vicario, but we managed to obviously get that taken off. But I thought today he did very much hold his own. And then obviously the third goal came from when Pape Sarr finally graced the pitch. It was good work from Richarlison. I know I slagged him off a little bit with his gold opportunity that he kind of hit straight at Pickford, but he did head it across goal for Sarr, then to hit in the back of the net. He also didn't celebrate. I'm not going to read too much into it, but I would imagine it's probably because he hasn't had really starts for Spurs since obviously when Thomas first came in. So I'm hoping now Thomas starts to realise that you need to use Sarr more, utilise him more, because he is brilliant. But as far as that goes, I'm so glad with how we played today. Again, we didn't have an awful lot of chances, but the chances we had, we took. And we took them well, and obviously managed to score 3. I just wish we'd have a bit more get up and go with us sometimes. I feel like sometimes we're a bit too passive in possession. But again, we are away from home. I just hope that we could play a little bit like that at home. Take the game by the scruff of the neck. Again, big shout out to Micky van der Ven, for me, man of the match. In fact, obviously that he came in as captain once again with Romero being out. Scored those 2 goals and took the game by the scruff of the neck. He's turning into a real proper leader and I'm loving it. Also, big shout out to Danso too. I think he doesn't get enough recognition. He's your old-fashioned centre-back. He done excellently today. Again, probably goes unnoticed quite a lot for the hard work he does put in. But excellent stuff. I am getting slightly frustrated with these long throws. But while it's working, I suppose we kind of keep it. But yes, let me know your thoughts in the comment sections below. Obviously, managing to beat Everton, their first ever time they've lost at home as well in their new stadium. So that's something that we can kind of put in the record books. But apart from that, very, very pleased. And to be fair, I haven't even mentioned Kudus. Again, we need to bubble wrap that man. He cannot get injured. I love him so much. He creates so much energy. He's so good. But yeah, I'm going on a bit of a tangent now. But like I say, Hollie Hotspurs Live will be back tomorrow to dissect that game in more and look ahead to the games coming up. I just want to say also a big thank you on a side note to everybody that's been following along with my 100 miles challenge for Alzheimer's. We are up to £540, I think, which is crazy. So thank you to everybody on the channel. However you've watched the videos, however you found the link, I do really, really appreciate it. So thank you very much. And like I say, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on that game, what you thought of the tactics of Frank, of the players. And until next time, come on, you Spurs.